Go.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
Mr. Bendy, have you heard that the nether part is last at last? And do you want to know who has taken it?
You want to tell me, and I have no objection to hearing it.
They are talking about Netherfield, which is taken by a single young man of 5,000 a year in fortune from the north of England. He is Bingley.
It must be a good thing for our girls.
How can it affect them?
Oh, you are so tiresome. You must know that I'm planning his marriage with one of them.
Is that his design in settling here?
Yes, you must visit him as soon as he comes.
I have no occasion for that. You and the girls may go, or you can send them by themselves, which will be better, for as you are handsome as any of them, Mr. Bingley will not like you the best of the party.
No.
You are over scrupulous. Surely, I dare say Mr. Bingley will be very glad to see you, and I will send a few lines by you to assure him of my hearty consent to his marriage, whichever road he chooses.
The day after, Mr. Bennet come back home.
It will be impossible for us to visit him if you don't go. Are you listening?
There's no need. I already have. Papa.
Really? Have? When? Oh, you are so tiresome. You have no compassion on my nerves.
You mistake me, my dear. I have a high respect for nervous. They are my old friends. I heard you mention them with consideration this 20 years at least.
Is he a marriable?
Is he handsome?
He must be, with 5,000 a year.
I will consent his marriage whichever road he chooses.
So will he come to the ball tomorrow?
I believe so.
Wow.
In the ball, Mr. Bingley is good-looking and with pleasant countenance and easy manners, and his friend Mr. Darcy is a tall and noble man, he is the one who earned 10,000 a year.
Mr. Bentley, you must introduce our girls to Mr. Bingley immediately.
Excuse
Now
me,
I'm Mr. Bingley. Smile.
My wife, Mrs. Bennet, and my oldest daughter, Jane and Elizabeth.
I am delighted to make your acquaintance, and he is Darcy. She has a dancing with me.
Look, Bingley is dancing with Jane the second time.
Come, Darcy, I must have you dancing. I hate to see you standing by yourself in this stupid manner. You had much better dance. I certainly shall not. You know how I detest it. Your sisters are engaged, but there is no another woman for me, not a punishment to stand up with. I would not be so fastidious as you are. I never meet with so many pleasant girls in my in my life as I have this evening. And there are several of them you see are comely beauty.
Oh, you are dancing with the only handsome girl in this room.
Yes, she is the most beautiful creature I ever beheld. And there are one of her sister, who is very beautiful. And I dare say very agreeable. Do let me my partner to introduce you.
Which do you mean? She's tolerant, but not handsome enough to tempt me. You know, I don't want to waste my time for a girl who are slighted by another man. And you are better return to your partner and enjoy her smile, for you are wasting time.
Mr. Bingley.
I enjoyed that so much, Mr. Jennings.
I have never enjoyed dance before. My daughter Jane is a splendid dancer, isn't she?
Oh, she is indeed.
The boy is Anne. Elizabeth and Jane is chatting in the same room. Mr. Bingley is just what a young man ought to be, sensible, good humor, and lively. And I never saw such good manners.
He is also handsome.
I was flattered by his asking me to dance second time.
Did not you? I did for you. This is one great difference between us. Compliments always take you by surprise, and me never. What could be more natural than his asking you again? He could not help seeing that you were about 5 times as pretty as every woman in the room. No thanks to his gallantries for that. Well, he is certainly very agreeable, and I give you to live to like him. Marriage should not be driven by the thought of money. Only deep love will persuade me to marry.
You are right. Our marriage should be based on love. By the way, to Mr. Darcy, I still cannot believe what he said about you.
Mr. Darcy, it is more easily to forgive him. I thought we shall never meet again.
Don't talk this. He must have something good and agreeable we have ignored. I never see a person conceit with fault.
Okay, never mind. What about Bingley's sister? Do you behave respectfully?
Certainly yes. It is a pleasure to talk to them, and I must admit that they will be a good neighbors for us.
The day after, Bennet's family was eating breakfast.
Here's a letter to Jane from Micky.
Wow, the gas saved us. What a happy day.
He invited me to dine with him.
Wow.
At night, on Jane's way to Bingley's house, there is Helen Stone and Jane got ill.
Wow, Jane has to stay at night. Exactly as I predicted.
The day after, Jane sent a letter.
Jane's letter tells that she will not return home until getting better, expecting a sore throat, a fever, and a headache. Nothing is wrong with me.
Wow. If Jane does die, it was a comfort to know it was in pursuit of Mr. Bingley.
People do not die of colds.
But she may perish with the shame of having such a mother.
I must go to Netherfield at once.
Then Elizabeth runs to Bingley's house with the mug in her hand.
Did you walk here?
I did. I'm so sorry. Where's my sister?
She's upstairs.
Thank you.
My goodness. Did you see her mat? 6 inches deep in mud. She looked positively medieval.
Jane is taking a rest in her room.
I do not know who is more pleased at your being here, Mama or Mr. Bingley.
Please.
Thank you for tending to my sister so diligently. She is in far better comfort than at home.
It's a pleasure. I mean, it's not a pleasure that she is here. It's a pleasure that she is here being here.
At that time, Mr. Bennet is so happy.
Wow, it's all in plans. Mr. Bingley must fall in love with James. He doesn't mind Jane has not a penny. He is wealthy enough for 2 of them.
It's great.
After Elizabeth leaves Jane's room, Elizabeth, Darcy, and Bingley are chatting in living room. They suddenly talk about Darcy's sister.
I never heard of a lady like Miss Darcy who can paint the table, play the piano, and she's accomplished.
This word is applied too liberally. I do not know more than half dozen women that are truly accomplished.
Goodness. You must comprehend a great deal in the idea.
I do. She improved her mind by extensive reading.
I am no longer surprised at you knowing only 6 accomplished women. I wonder at you knowing any.
Are you so stubborn on your own sex?
I never saw such a woman. She would certainly be a fearsome thing to behold.
Oh, my dear Eliza, why are you not you dancing next time in the ball? And Miss Darcy, you must allow me to present this young lady as a desirable partner, and you can refuse when so much beauty is before you.
You excel so much dance, Miss Eliza. This is cruel to deny my happiness to see you.
All right.